Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to D&D News Media. Guess what, my people? We have a story where we're going to play upon the platform. Very disturbing. Science, as it is in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. High science, viewers and subscribers. Now this woman been through a lot in America, go through a lot in America, fling out her house, dip on roadside. Mighty God of Daniel. Viewers and subscribers, a long time in a year one story so disturbing. Mighty God. This lady been through a lot, and when I ask her, I say, yeah, listen D&D how long, why you never reach out? This is the thing, my people. Me nah go cuss no body. Me nah go blame no customer. Me know how Obeah work. Me know how spirituality work. Somebody with there in front of you, you ball out for help and then can't hear you. It up with us. Make you can't receive no blessing. It up with us. Deaf all the person. Me know them thing they go. So sometimes a man want to reach out to D&D. Sometimes a man want to call D&D. Sometimes a man take up D&D number for call him, you know. And he just hear one duppy tell him, say, don't call, don't make the phone call. While you have a next man, film guardian angel is strong enough. When fight the fight and him take up the phone and him tell himself, say, if him go dead, but him have to call D&D. While you have a next man, all he try and can't reach. But me nah go blame him. Because we know how Obeah dangerous. And we know when people know why you get help. Them are going to do everything. A blockage it name. Now me have a serious story. When me listen to this lady, a high water one come on me eye. This lady are not even half of the money to start the work. But viewers and subscribers, from God in your heart, money coming like nothing. Me have to help her. No care how the people them take long for pay. No care cause even the man when me telling about to drive the truck, him run away now. Yeah man, but my son reach in America, I go find him. Cause what him not understand is like him forget so me have him address. Him forget so me have him address, me know exactly when there. So, me not worry about him. Me I worry about that lady here right now. I'm a matter of fact, big up to the whole like truck driver them. This story is serious, my people. Me there in a bag of talking, mighty God. And more want to know if you share out that story. Or some serious thing I go on in America, you know. And it's not America alone. And just because people not telling them story, people are go through some harms also, you know. You have had some people that get beaten, you know, just to get their citizenship, you know. You have some people that go through some terrible things, you know. Mighty God. Viewers and subscribers, make we go in it.
So I came here 2018 and I was by my father with my brother. I didn't want to stay there, but you know, things happen where you know you have no choice, where I did have to stay around my father and my brother. So anyway, it wasn't a long situation, me staying by my father and my brother. So my father had a Jamaican restaurant and he just reopened the other restaurant when we got there. So you know, when you reopen the place, you change where you was before. You have to grab back your customer, let your customer know that you relocate. So when I was there, that was the whole thing with the restaurant. Then suddenly, you know, he start get back his customers and he get new customers. And my brother, he just becomes something else. It's like every day he start arguing with me for nothing. Then he get up one morning, we went to Restaurant Depot. We came back, he was cleaning the chicken to do jerk chicken. Then a conversation came up where he was saying he loved money. And I said, I'm not in love with money, but I do know money plays a big role. And, you know, he just started cussing me out for nothing. You don't like me. You don't know why am I here and all of that. Then my father started arguing with me and I was like, what the hell is going on? So anyway, I was there with them for a whole week where I decided I'm going to leave and go to Philly because I couldn't take it anymore. So anyway, I leave from my father, and when I leave, my brother, he have so many negative stuff to say about me. I don't know why. Sometimes I think to myself, I said, why I becomes a black sheep in my family amongst my brothers and my sister. So anyway, when I came to Philly, first I rent a room. I was okay. Everything was going on good. I met an Arab guy. He had a smoke shop, and I was working in a smoke shop. So I worked with them for like a few years, and everything was okay. And where I was working with them, it was like a lot of people will come by. So it's like I was dealing with a lot of different energy, dealing with a lot of people. And one of the boss, he did like me, but I told him I don't mix business with pleasure, which I think that kind of rubbed him the wrong way. It rubs the other one the wrong way. So anyway, while I was there working with them, people that they're familiar with, because there was so many guys at the front, and they were selling their weeds and stuff and whatever, and they be owing money. Some pay, some don't want to pay. Even one guy did pass away and he didn't pay me. He owed me so much money. Then the boss, he started saying that I'm shorting him on money and all of that. Then the other boss, he didn't want me to work for them anymore because two of his smoke shop got closed down. Then he said his cousin is going to work for them, which I didn't have any choice. Anyway, 2022, before I leave the store, I met my husband, and he was working for the city and the garbage truck, and we met, and he was more like reaching out to me, asking me to go on dates and stuff. But because I sleep in the daytime and I work in the nighttime, it was like a little hard for me at first. So what I had to do was like make time like on the weekend, and we talk on the phone, get to know each other and everything. So it goes on for like months. Then we didn't see eye to eye to each other. And 2023, he came back and he told me like, you know why I came back? Because God sent me to you, and I don't know why did I fall for that. So anyway, when he came back, everything was smooth. We were, getting to know each other and everything. And after months, I lost that job that I had, and he was like, okay, since as you lost a job, I could hold you down with your bills. And I said, okay. He did all of that. But within myself, I said, whenever I start working again and I get money, I will repay him back, because at one point I didn't really feel comfortable like somebody doing all of that for me at the time. So anyway, it so happens that we started dating, and because he was paying my bills, he said to me he think we should be in a more serious relationship. And I said, okay, no problem, because I'm not seeing anyone, and so far we really connected. And then we were the same bird sign. We're like 2 Scorpio. So we have a lot of stuff in common, and that really draws close. Anyway, he keep telling me that he need me to meet his mom, and he have one daughter. He want me to meet his daughter, but I don't know. I was like too shy. Me in a nutshell, and I say, I start think negative. I say, next thing I meet him mother and show me in Jamaica, she probably not too like me, and him that, and so it's like all that negative, they kind of like have a little blockage with me right there. So when me for meet him family. Anyway, it so happens he tell me like me staying at the apartment is because it was a 2-bedroom, and he have a 3-bedroom house. Why not I don't just move in with him and we get married and we live together because he already connected with me. So I told him, give me time to think. I took a whole month. I said to my father, I said to my mom, but you know, my father him tell me stepmother a lot of stuff. So eventually she did know. And me never really too pleased with it because it's like something within myself. I said, are you doing the right thing? Or what if this happened? What would I do? And all of that. Then me tell myself, say, no, I'm right because me I spend all this money on a 2-bedroom house and it don't make no sense, and then me just lose my work. So I think that's a good idea. So anyway, him help me move out the stuff them. I have so many stuff which me have to give away stuff, give one of my uncles one bedroom set and and all of that. But when me go a film house, it never really have no furniture in our house. So eventually, like, all of my furniture, them just, make him house look more beautified. Washing machine, dryer, everything. So anyway, I moved in with my husband on June 1st, 2024, after my daughter graduated and everything. And around that time, I got a work. I was doing under the table at the time. So I did the home care work at the time. And with a Jamaican lady, and everything goes so well. But when the time when me start working with her, the lady with me that look bored, them did intend to move her to a different area. So eventually I met her niece, cousin niece that take care of the lady and everything. So eventually, because of my spirit that I bring with my work, at my own energy, the niece, she get to like me, and she said, okay, when I cut off the person that you're working with, I would still want you to do some work for me on the side. And I said, that would be cool. I tell her, okay. Then the next person that I'm seeing, the guy, I knew the guy. We were, talking for some time until he told me that he needed me to see about his mom, which I was okay with. So I was like from there to there. And at that time, I was making money. Anyway, when I'm moving with my husband, I keep asking him how the bills going to be. Then he said he would pay all the bills. I could do like food, and that's it. I said, you sure? He said, yes, the bills will take care of whether you're here or not. I said, all right. I'm not gonna lie. In my thoughts, I think everything just all right, everything okay. Then him said to me, say, if we're not going to get married. And I said, you sure you're ready to get married? He said, yes, because I'm not going to live with a woman and him wife. And she then I'm house. I said, all right, him come pick me up at work a few weeks after. Going down to the ending of the month in June. That's in 2024. And we go downtown. We get the marriage certificate, get the marriage license, the license to get married and everything. So we did that. I was still like, I wonder if I write it, me I do. Anyway, we do all of that. Me met my stepmother know, my mother know, my father know, and 2 of my cousins know. And eventually we got married July 16. Up on that day till me and him I get married, it's like something just never had to feel right with me. And it's like it never had to feel right at the time. And at the same time, I try to make it feel right. Because me almost never have no dress to get married in. Because the dress that I did order, it was too big. And the same day when I get married, I end up having to take in the dress. Which everything did work out okay. Alright, after we get married and everything, him said to me, him need to put me on him insurance. So I didn't have a social number at the time. So I tell him, say, I can't at this time because I not have my social. And in order for me to do that, I would have to make sure some my paperwork okay. And him said, what you need to do? I explained a little to him. And he said, all right, well, when you get it situated or if you need my help, I'm here. I said, okay. Anyway, Then at the bus, I got work and I see this lady, like, she own a store, she do taxes, immigration purpose and whatever. So anyway, I went there to ask her some question, and that's when she popped the question and tell me I need to adjust my status. So anyway, I went home the same day, tell my husband, and he said, okay, let's go see the lady. Anyway, me and him went. I will go see the lady. She sit with us and for an hour and tell us like everything we supposed to bring and whatever. So anyway, we left. We went back to her like a week after, and everything was okay. He was okay with everything. The whole energy, the vibes, everything was okay. When we went back to the lady and she explained, tell him what to bring and what I need to bring for her to do everything, the cost of it and everything. And we did it within like a month. We give everything and everything was fine. Oh God. So anyway, after that, I noticed like I went to work and I was on the train. I had to take like 2 trains. So the first train that I went on, this guy keep looking at me like I was attacked with like from the like an evil eye or something. But something attacked me on the train that day. And that was like before my birthday. That was in November. And I step on the train, and the person, after I come off of the train, I now tell her like I feel heavy, this heavy burden like come over me, and my heart start racing. I said, no man, how me feel so? Anyway, when I go back on the train, I swear I not see the man. The man come back on the other train with me, and the man sit down and looking at my face, and I can just feel him suck my soul from my body. Oh my God. So when I tell me I want to cry, I call my uncle. Take on the phone with my uncle, and my uncle said, but I can't do nothing. And I say, I feel so fearful. It's like the man literally drained me energy that day. When I go home, I tell my husband, say, somebody attacked me on the train, but in a spiritual realm, not by flesh. But I could have feel everything. Like a person sucked my soul from me. And him laugh. I don't know why him laugh, but him laugh. And me I tell us from this 3 days after, for a whole week, appear, me and husband mouth start meet. And me notice, I come from work, and me say, but Victor did they here? So I call him and I say, you come home? He said, yeah. But me knows him never come home because time I go looking at the bathroom, I say, but the bathroom don't look like him never did shower. So when him come pick me up from work now, I'm reach at the house. I said to him, say, Victor, which fire did there? Him saying there in cousin house, which me know say a lie matter. I say, so I feel some type of way. I say, why you tell me lie? What's going on? Long after, he say, I tell me the truth. Tell me, say, I see one next woman. I'm like, what? He must see one next woman, and it's before me and him get married. Him and the woman attack. I'm like, so all in time there when me had you left and you come over the house and you behave certain way. I must even mention it to him and he said, no. So no. Anyway, my heart start beat. My heart start racing. And I said, what the hell? Then he tell me, said the woman did pregnant and the baby in a wrong tube and she have to throw a baby. So I said, then what is going on? What is the problem? Where do you want to be? Him say, him break it off with her. Him no want decide her, rather decide on me. Anyway, it bothered me for a whole week. Then him say, him done with she. So him a go stay with me. I'm say, well, alright then. Alright. Me and him did it. Everything was okay. Same thing again. him no come home. So I call him and I say, where are you? Why you ask? So I say, what do you mean, why I ask? Pure attitude, my living, pure attitude. And I start crying. I call my mother. I cry to my mother. My mother said, maybe I something I don't think I really do that. But the fact that I never want to go too deep and make sure know what go on at the time, I call out my father. And it's like, maybe start panic and I say, what the hell is going on? Anyway, in come home one evening, I'm a cook. I make some steamed vegetable, boiled sweet potato, and him eat and me eat. Him always eat food out the road. Him barely eat not the house, but him eat that day there. But him say eat some other food from early out. So anyway, the next day him saying stomach hurt, him have diarrhea, and him have like a stomach bug for like 3-4 days. So him want to blame me like he want to say me missing food or something. I'm say, why would I say that? Why would I sit down there with you eat the food and me do something to your food and just give you like that? I say, I'm not that type of person. I'm not an evil person. And I don't think evil. And I would never do something like that. Anyway, I start hear from the immigration. Them text me, tell me like, you know, the lady call and the lady say, oh, they'll be sending message, which I do get message. It tell me saying get message and all of that. Anyway, in mother, it so happens that me and him will see mother the same weekend. I think it was like December, like going on to Christmas, but me not celebrate. Me not celebrate Christmas. Him not celebrate Christmas either. But we just say, alright, no, we just go to the mother, you know, keep our company, whatever. I went to the house, meeting mother, me and the mother bond so good. Everything was okay and all of that. Oh my God. All of a sudden, the mother turned against me. The mother tell him, say, oh, she didn't marry to a Jamaican. And it appear impure if he married to her and all way Jamaican do him and all kind of something where Jamaica do her and whatever. So it's like right there, so now him I put me in the same category as a person. And I say, oh, you're gonna mix me with somebody with your mother from years ago. I'm not that person. I never give it that intention there. I show you love every day. And you know, show me love. All you show me, I just pay hatefulness. You call me names. You argue with me and everything. Fine. We argued that night, but not was like a big argue, just like talking. And then him said to me, say, where are you the next day? I said, I left from work. So I said, meet him at the house. Anyway, we meet him. And him now tell me, say, the lady say, me need to go do my COVID shot, flu shot, and make sure get the result. So I said, you'd have to take me to the CVS because I'm not driving. Anyway, him said, alright, he will carry me. When we meet him outside of the house and him drive and pick me up and me and him got the CVS. I even know me have the video of the whole conversation. Then the man said to me, say, him not think him can do this anymore because him feel like it been used. I'm like, what? So I say, what do you mean been used? What are you talking about?
Viewers and subscribers, me have to cut it right there, so. It not done this, so. But if you want to hear the rest of the story, if you want to hear the nitty-gritty, it not done this, so. Whole heap more things there for a year. But you have to stick around for part 2, you know. You have to stick around for part 2. You hear she say, when she dep on the bus, is a spiritual eye open up, you know. I never know a real man on the bus, you know. It was a demon, and from the demon fighter and thing, everything start go bad. I always tell you, no, When people work voodoo pan uno, when people are all on a down, it start from one thing, then the next thing, then the next thing. That's why I always tell my customer them, from once you see something going wrong, do not wait too long for call D&D. From the moment you see something is going wrong, link up. Because at the end of the day, it will reach a point where when you link up, your bank account empty, your rent pile up, no food in your house, all type of arms house. Do not be fooled like the 5 virgins, the 5 foolish virgins in the Bible. The moment you say your life in shambles, the moment you say things start go bad, pick up the phone and call D&D. Because if you wait too long, when you hear the rest of the story, you're going to be surprised. She take too long for reach out. She should have been reach out. From the man tell her, say, I'm have a next woman because the man come to her like a Jesus. And say, I want married to her. So from the moment he come and say next woman in a picture, she should have just link up and make D&D do him have to do. Should have her papers and enough things would have turned back. The blow would have turned back long time. Mighty God of Daniel. People, stick around for part 2. Part 2, nah go normal. Part 2, very deep. A part 2 no one here. Mighty God. A part 2 no one here. Remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Comment in the comment section and tell me what you think about the story so far. And if you want part 2, comment in the comment section.